What are the best business tools to assess exactly where you are in your business at any point in time? I know one of the things that stops many of us from moving forward is the overwhelming frustration of not knowing what to do next. What's the right thing? And this can happen for early stage entrepreneurs, middle stage, and at all levels of success. So if that is happening for you, you are absolutely in the right place. What we're going to cover today is how to use one of the most powerful, simplest business analysis tools that gives you a bird's eye view of exactly where you are in your business right now at this point in time. That is the SWOT analysis. This provides you a reality check on a single page, one overview that is readily shareable with your coach, with your advisors, and most importantly, it gives you, the business owner, the clarity of exactly where you are at. And often it's used as a comparison against competitors. But let's be honest, often our biggest competition is not outside, but it's actually in ourselves. It's actually this monkey mind in here, the imposter syndrome, the chasing shiny object syndrome that leads to the overwhelm, the frustration, the procrastination. So let's get started. But before we do, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you will be notified when I upload videos. Now, this is a series of videos I'm going to be doing to cover the most frequently asked questions that my clients, that is entrepreneurs, women in business, ex-corporate women, driving their side hustle and really wanting to make their passion business start earning them those 6 and 7 figure incomes they are used to from the corporate world. And we know that when we are doing what we love and that is also generating income, that it enables us to have so much more impact, such a more wide-reaching impact that in the world to make that positive change that we are called to make. And as Seth Godin so aptly says, if our business is not adding value, if it's not doing something different and better, it simply will not survive. The world is a wash with business ideas and entrepreneurs, and it's so noisy. We simply have to make sure that what we are doing is clear, it's the right best practice, and in today's busy world, this is why channels like this are so important to help us focus on exactly what is working right now. What are the business tools? What is the best way to reset your mindset? And my purpose is to bring you content that is actionable as busy business owners to help you break through your own glass ceiling, your own mindset blocks, frustrations, and that gives you that then the right mindset tools, the right psychology support, and business tools that are working today in today's busy market, and in particular to help you sell your high ticket, high value solutions online so that your business can have the reach and the impact in the world you know it can have and that the world needs it to have. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you are a passionate female entrepreneur, a woman with a mission to be in business, to have your business make a difference. Perhaps you've come from the corporate world. You've got a side hustle and you're wanting now to up those sales, and particularly the sales of your high ticket, high value solutions. Then you are doing what you love. And now it truly is time you started making more money, more consistently, in a more leveraged way, so that is sustainable. So how do we actually do that? Well, one of the things is to have and follow a proven system step by step, business system. And this is where we are today. We're starting where you are. We're starting on the ground. The groundwork step is actually the first stage of my sales accelerator formula that is designed specifically for women entrepreneurs wanting to accelerate their revenue. And the first step of that is the investigate and integrate stage. And what we will cover today is the first exercise in that process, which is the SWOT analysis. What problem does it solve? Why is it important? And what is made possible when we solve that problem? So in today's video, you are going to learn exactly what a SWOT analysis is and how a SWOT analysis is used. And what you will learn will help you to get more clarity. It will help you overcome the overwhelm, and it will help and frustration of what to do next. SWOT is an acronym for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This is a proven business tool that has been used since the 1960s by business consultants, leadership consultants across all industries and at all stages of business. Now, one of the big benefits of the SWOT analysis is that it gives you one single page, a snapshot of the state of your business in these 4 categories. And often it's relative to competition. But again, as I said, the competition is often ourselves in our own mindsets, and we've got to overcome the inertia and the frustration that this causes. So the 4 categories, the 4 things that are happening in your business in terms of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats will give you an overview for yourself that is readily shareable with your coach and your advisors. Because without having a one-page overview that categorizes the things that are most pertinent in your business right now, then as business owners and entrepreneurs, we can end up focusing so much more on doing the do and the busyness of everything that needs to be done to deliver and get our business happening. Then if we don't have a bird's eye view, then we can be missing some of the most important things in our business, and then our consultants, our coaches are not able to help us. So in order to know where to put our energy and how to best use our resources in terms of our coaches and advisors and our own energy, is to have that clearer view of exactly where we are, that bird's eye view of where we are right now, and the SWOT analysis does exactly that. So the SWOT analysis is like doing a mind dump that categorizes all the different things that are happening in our business in terms of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And without having that bird's eye view, it is very difficult to be able to give your coaches and advisors a clear picture of what's going on, but most importantly, it's there to clarify things for you. So one of my all-time favorite quotes is Einstein, and that is, we cannot solve a problem with the same level of thinking that we created that problem with. So we must change our thinking. We must expand our thinking and our problem-solving capacity and our critical analytical capability, and to expand that and refresh that and come up with new and better ideas and solutions. One of the stories or metaphors I like to share that helps us understand the value of the SWOT analysis is the metaphor of the balcony and the dance floor that was developed by Ronald Heifetz, who is one of the leading leadership consultants back in the 60s, and he is hails from Harvard University and worked with John Kennedy. This theory, this balcony and dance floor theory, has influenced much of the leadership theory today. So let's say that you are dancing in a big ballroom, and most of your attention, where does that go? It focuses on your partner, of course. and you reserve whatever perception capacity you have left is to make sure you don't collide with other dancers close by. Think about it when you're dancing. And when someone asks you later about the dance, you explain, the band played great and the place surged with dancers. But if you had gone up to the balcony and looked down on the dance floor, what would you have seen? You might have seen a very different picture. You might have noticed all sorts of patterns. You might have noticed that when slow music is played, only some people danced. And when the tempo increased, others stepped onto the floor. And some people never seemed to get on the dance floor at all. There might have been some that were as far away from the band as possible. The only way that you can gain a clearer view of all the aspects of what's happening is to have a perspective of the bigger picture by distancing yourself from the dance floor, and that is what happens when you view from the balcony. And then in order to impact what's happening, you must return to the dance floor and become part of that system. So you are both among the dancers on the floor and taking that higher view from the balcony. And that is the magic of going back and forth between the balcony and the dance floor and using one to leverage the other. This is so pertinent to the SWOT analysis because it's the SWOT analysis that gives you an opportunity to go from the dance floor to the balcony, where you are working on the business, watching yourself doing all the do, putting out the fires, making things happen, taking care of clients, delivering to clients, looking for new clients, taking care of your people. And then by going up to the balcony, this enables you to look and see your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, your threats, patterns that are working, gaps that haven't been filled. And it gives you that broader perspective for yourself and for your coaches and advisors, and helps you to then broaden your thinking, refresh your mindset to be able to come up with new and better innovative ideas. So using the SWOT analysis as your business strategy tool is how an organization can compare itself to its competition. That's originally what it was designed to do. And historically, this strategy was credited to Albert Comfrey in the 1960s. But this attribution remains debatable, so we're not really sure exactly who came up with it first, but whoever did, it has stuck around and has been used across many, many industries because it works and it helps us move forward in our thinking, in our business. So step one is to actually do the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So what are some of the strengths? What are the questions that you can ask to unpack what those strengths are? What are the strengths that are within your control? What can you do? And what can you do better? Or what do you do better already than the competition? What unique assets do you have within your business, within your team, such as knowledge, background? What makes you unique? Your network, perhaps your connections? Is it your reputation, your skills? Are you servicing a unique part of the market that nobody else is yet? And what about externally to you? What is unique and working within your customers? And what gives you a competitive advantage over others? So this is what you put into the strengths box. What goes into the weaknesses box? What are some of the negative factors? What are some of the things that you might need to improve on in order to be competitive? So ask yourself, What and where can you improve? What do your competitors do that's working that you're not doing? What are the gaps in your assets, in your resources, such as knowledge? Perhaps it's cash flow, perhaps it's equipment or resources or processes or systems you need that will set you apart from your competition. What is your competitor's prime point of focus? What can you improve on in terms of your processes? These are some of the things that will come out as you assess your weaknesses. Considering your opportunities box. What are the positive factors outside of you that give you your competitive advantage and contribute to your success? What trends are you using or are you noticing that you could take advantage of to increase use of your product or your service? Are there any changes or events that might positively impact, such as consumer behaviour or market share changes or new competitors coming in or competitors leaving or new technology? What has changed in the market since you last did a SWOT analysis, since you began? Or does the public like you? Is your audience responding? Look at some of these questions and facts in your external environment. Now, for the threats, what are some of the external issues that might be putting your business at risk, such as what contingency plans do you need to think of to deal with them if they occur? What sort of risks are potentially there? What are things beyond your control that could place you at risk? What potential competitors are entering the market, for instance? How are your resources looking? Your material suppliers, are they unstable, insecure? Are there changes or events that might be negative or negatively impacting you? Things like consumer behaviour or sentiment, regulation changes, policies, new technologies. So what I'd love you to do is to take a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle across the page, just like this. And you put strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and do a brain dump. Perhaps stop the video and go back, rewind, and go through the questions. And you'll come up, even if it's half a dozen bullet points in each box, this will give you a first pass SWOT analysis of what is your immediate brain dump. And even if you just do that, it will help you start to define and get clear on what you need help with, where you're getting stuck, where you're seeing the same old patterns happening, where you're seeing your own thinking is recycling. And as I was saying, that once you have this, it's much easier to take this to your coach, to your advisors, to then help you do an extended brain dump, an extended discussion to start helping focusing on the next best right things that are going to help you get moving forward and start generating more business and being more productive. So take a few moments right now to do this exercise and then come back and finish this video. Now, ask yourself, what did I learn? What did I notice? What did I see? What gaps did I see? What patterns? And this helps you start to see the power of the SWOT analysis and the things that start to be made possible for you in being able to see the data in a one-page logical format. And as I mentioned in the introduction, this is the first step, the investigate stage of our groundwork phase in the Sales Accelerator Formula program. We have to start where we are. We have to start with our feet on the ground. This is a diagnostic of our current state, And you may find, as many entrepreneurs and business owners do, that you get a few points down and then you get stuck. Or maybe each time you sit down to do this, you're coming up with the same old points and it's no longer really informing you. These are all data points, and they provide data for you to then make some different decisions, especially if you're seeing and feeling those same old frustrations. You're on the dance floor and you can't seem to find your way to the balcony to get a better view. That's also a sign to ask for help. Or perhaps you're on the balcony and you're ready and willing to do the work, but your vision is blurred and nothing is really standing out very clearly for you. That's also another data point and helps you ask for specific help that will give you clarity and help you start moving forward. Because there's nothing worse than cycling and recycling and either never getting off the dance floor, never getting off the balcony, and not being able to bring the two together. That was certainly how it was for me until I reached out, and after many a different coach, I actually found somebody who had a roadmap I needed, who had been where I am and was now where I wanted to be. So together with the coaching support, the roadmap, the step-by-step process, and the focus on exactly what to do at each step has helped me to move past those shiny objects, to move through the frustrations and the distractions of those shiny objects. And it's honestly been the fastest way that I've been able to progress my business. And today, that is my offer to you. If you are frustrated and you're ready to commit to doing things differently, to start investing in yourself and to start moving forward faster and start tracking your business more closely, more effectively, and really focus on this revenue growth, it's important that you start selling your high ticket, high value solutions more consistently, more sustainably, in a more leveraged way. I can help you. The Sales Accelerator Formula is designed to help you do exactly that and to have your business move more quickly and start producing more positive impact in the world. So this is your opportunity to book a call now with me or my team. There'll be a link in the description for a complimentary discovery call. It's 30 minutes, obligation-free call. If you are a business owner, a female entrepreneur, perhaps an ex-corporate, really ready to up-level your side hustle now, you're ready to start accelerating your commitment and your action in your business and getting those revenues happening, book the call. Let's dive in. Let's see if we're a fit to work together in the Sales Accelerator program. And you will walk away with a strategy and a clarity of what's important for you to do next, how to get your business growing and delivering the value you know it can. So go ahead and book that call now. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side. I thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Now, if you have got value from this video, if you've enjoyed it, then like it, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications bell, and if you are looking for help, if there is other things I can be helping you with, leave a comment below. Let me know what your struggles are. Let me know what your SWOT analysis tells you. And I am very, very keen to hear your feedback. So hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.